Hey, well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless for tuning in. God bless. God bless. And today, I want to get into details and share the latest on the Jacksonville shooting. This is in details footage on the shooting that happened in Jacksonville last weekend. Check it out.
Community of hate. We stand united with the good and decent people of this city. We reject this inexcusable violence, and this agency will not rest until this investigation is complete and every available avenue of accountability has been exhausted. Now, I'll be happy to answer any questions after we view this video.
Man came and he shot right into the vehicle, also shot into the store. He shot the two people in the store walking in. The two black people in the store. Yeah.
Again, the video is rather short because I don't think some of the things that are on there are appropriate for television. It's not meant to entertain or be insensitive to our victims and our victims' families. So I wanted the people to be able to see exactly what happened in this situation and just how sickening it is. I'll answer any questions if I can. Yes, sir. We have no information that he worked at that store.
Sheriff, we're hearing reports from witnesses that the gunman let two white women out of the store without firing them before he opened fire. Have you been able to confirm anything like that?
He let, from what I'm understanding from our lieutenant here, he let several people out of the store. Why, I don't know. Some of them were white, but I do believe there was a couple that were not.
Did he give a warning before he started shooting?
No. When you see him walk out on the sidewalk and he points that gun at that car, he fired 11 rounds at that car. He did not give any warning. He just did it.
And when he was inside the store, somebody told me that he said, if you don't want to die, then leave the store.
Those are all statements that we're looking into and trying to confirm.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the chief, the Jacksonville chief police, that was explaining what happened in details. Now, I'm gonna go into this is the man. The man that did the shooting was a man that's 21 years old, white male, gunman. Used racial slurs. His name is Ryan Christopher Palameter. He's 21 years old, and he used racial slurs. But first of all, before I get into all of that, I wanna give a R.I.P. rest in peace to the victims. The two males and the two males and the one female, identified as Angela. This is the woman that passed. Michelle Angela Carr, 52. Jarrell Galen, 29, and Antlon Joseph A.J. Ligger Jr., 19 years old. Condolences to their families, and it's sad that they had to lose their life over ignorance, bigotry, and ignorance. And this is what I have to say about this. That in my continuation on this news, this bad news, that black people were the victims of violence, racial violence, since over in this country, the US, 450 plus years. 452 plus years. Violence against us. But yet, there haven't been the Asian community has nothing against the Asian community, but they have some sort of Joe Biden President Biden signed a protection on them. He signed for the Asian community to get a protection against violence against the Asian They have a protection that Joe Biden signed in 2021 of a protection over the Asian community. But my question is, why is it not the same energy done for black people that's been in this country since the 1600s and even more? Why hasn't been, and we've been attacked due to racial, this man shouted out racial slurs. You know it's racially motivated. Shouted out racial slurs as he shot the victims. One in the vehicle sitting outside the store, the dollar store, and the other two victims inside the store. Why is it not? Leave a comment. Why is it not protection for black Americans in this country, but yet the Asian community have a protection over them? Joe Biden signed the bill for Asian protection. I hope I'm saying it right. Asian protection in 2021. But yet, since before COVID and after COVID, there's been violence, police brutality, brutality and violence against black people. But yet there's no protection on African citizens in this country. So the same energy he gave to protect the Asians, it should be the same energy he should give to protect. But as you can see, that's not going to happen. Africans. But as you can see, that's not going to happen. And this is why in 1966, I'm going to history now. In 1966, Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale formed the Black Panther Party because they realized that they was not getting any help, and the brutality, the non-injustice, and the brutality against Africans in this country was tremendous. So that gave birth to the Black Panther Party in 1966. Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. And this is why militias are formed. This is why the Black Panther Party was born. And it seems because as the original Black Panther Party disbanded, and it was separate, and it was regulated by J. Edgar Hoover. Regulated by J. Edgar Hoover, violence continued against Africans. Violence continued against Africans. Now Ryan, who I have on the screen, Ryan is, I don't know if the parents knew. I believe the parents had to know about it. I don't know. Kids hide things from their parents, but if you have any inclination that your son was carrying out weapons and he have a dislike for Africans, why didn't you get him help? Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Now, it's going to continue. Just like Dylan Roof, it happened with Dylan Roof. It continued, just like the top supermarket in Buffalo, New York. Man went in and he shot people because they were black. Dylan Roof went in and shot black people in the church, pretending he was praying for them, with them. Racism is still strong and alive and well. It's still kicking. And because of this, and because there's no protection on us African people, this is why groups like the Black Panther Party are formed, They had another group recently that was formed maybe a few years ago. FNA. I forgot if you can leave if you remember. Don't remember the name, but they haven't been in the media for a while. And they have another group that's formed out of Detroit. Another group that's formed out of Detroit, and they're a group. They're not they're not taking. They're an armed group, black owned armed group, and they're not taking. They're not playing. They're not playing because things like this happen. I just want to wait and see what's gonna happen to Ryan because Ryan is dead. I forgot he shot himself. That's right. Ryan deleted himself. That's right. He deleted himself, but he deleted himself, but I want to see how this case unravels. So that he can't be tried because he went out the cowardly way. He deleted himself. But I want to see how this thing unravels, you know? Ryan, he deleted himself. Then move is still serving time, a lot of time. Yeah. But folks, see, God doesn't see racism, God doesn't see prejudice, God loves everyone. But we folks, God loves everyone, but people, and as you can see, people out there, when it comes to even love on our own, that's why I advise people to be mindful and be vigilant and be wise in these times. Be wise in these times because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. So, as we look at this case, the Jacksonville shooting, I don't know what's going on with the guns out right now. We living in the last days. They just had another shooting of a professor. I'm about to do a story on that. Professor was recently shot in a school. It's out of control, y'all. And this is the times that we're living in. Racism is still alive and well. Racism is still alive. But ask that question. Let me ask that question. Yes, 452 years of violence against Africans in this country, but yet there's no laws of protection on black people. Asians get a law of protection on them. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. And the live word of the day is coming out of John chapter 7 verses 24. Do not judge by appearance, but judge by right judgment. Meaning that, like what Dr. Martin Luther King says, we judge a man by the content of his character, but we don't judge him of the color of his. We don't judge a man for the color of his skin. The content of his character. We don't judge a man or woman on the color of their skin. We judge them on their character. Well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. And another live word of the day is coming out of John chapter 7, verses 24. Do not judge by appearance, but judge by right judgment. God bless. And if you like what I shared today, smash that like button. Also subscribe to my channel, Zaccheus Gospel. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings, y'all.